We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Giants. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And the 8:30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 19.
Operating from the gun. Huntley going for Metcalf. And got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
36 yards.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Off the play fake. Huntley looking downfield for Joe. This is caught inside the 15. Jones. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
For the extra point.
And that one obviously worked out, but it's one where you kind of hold your breath because he was sitting there waiting to take a hit as he threw that ball downfield.
And this is the NFL. You're going to be tested a lot as a guy throwing the football. Will you stand in there, take the hit, and deliver downfield? And when you do it consistently, your offensive line loves you. Your receivers love you. Everyone does their job to the utmost because they have that kind of confidence in you, and they know that you've shown some toughness, and that's what he exhibited there.
But your body hates you.
No, your body's not real thrilled about the whole thing, but ice packs all around for the QB.
They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Flush to his right. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 33-yard line.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing here, Trubisky. It's complete to Golden Tate. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 47-yard line.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. He's going to let this thing go deep for Caldwell. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That's another New York Giants.
21-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Falcons 21. Giants.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Trubisky lost the football, but I believe the Giants got this back and they will hold on to the possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. place. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
By the Falcons.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now a play fake here on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And it's second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Huntley. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, Huntley escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Atlanta.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons push further out in front. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll throw complete to Gus Edwards. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. He's going to go deep for... And this is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in. Now Trubisky lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field. And he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down.
On 1st and 10, Huntley. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Off play action. Huntley airing it out, looking for Ridley. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons add on. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
First and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. Finding room at the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 28. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. There he goes, right side. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
To Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Falcons 42. Giants nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long, and they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Operating from the gun, Huntley. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Edwards now on 1st and 10, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. He's going to let one fly for... Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. They'll run here with Ingram. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Mark Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And it's for pride now, but the Giants do get a bit closer.
2-point conversion.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you... Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
He'll go underneath, dropping it off to Edwards. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now Trubisky lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 7-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Breida, 93 yards. And the Falcons continue to pour it on. Well, from back where that one started, they were hoping probably for just a few yards on the ground there. Instead, they get 90-plus and into the end zone.
And as much credit as I have to give the guys on offense, I often think when I see a run of that magnitude that there has to have been a mistake made, maybe even multiple mistakes on defense, because you're expecting them to run the ball from that stage of the field. Instead, it turns into one of the longest runs that we're going to see in the NFL.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Calais Campbell picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Play action. It's Trubisky. It's brought in left side by Tate. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action with Trubisky. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
He's going to let this thing go deep for Caldwell. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 43 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. His throw incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky. Flush to his right. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown. Golden Tate, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants gain a bit of respectability. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said
Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown. Golden Tate, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. A gain of 6 there on first.
Ridley. Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw, Huntley. Looking deep for Julio. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And this offense is running away with this one. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Gun is Trubisky. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision. This is caught inside the 15. And finally out of bounds just inside the 10. A big play there for the Giants. And even 40 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram with touchdown number 8 on the year. And it's for pride now, but the Giants do get a bit closer. So now Trubisky will lead his guys to the line. They'll go for 2 here. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
57
Here's Huntley. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big pickup of 38. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Huntley to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Looking deep for Julio. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
Complete.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. 43 yards.
First down, Falcons.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Carried by the wide receiver.
He's looking for Ridley again, but it's going to be 2nd down. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 30. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. So on comes the Giant offense as they'll try for two here. After the interception, here's Trubisky. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. And
on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On third down, Huntley looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
On fourth down, Huntley. And this is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 34.
At the 2-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Takk McKinley made his way into the backfield.
Brings up second
down and goal. Trubisky. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick.
Trubisky's pass intercepted by the Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. He'll find Metcalf. And And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Falcons.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Atlanta, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Giants,